Montana pulled up carrying a gun and shot him 9 times. Alfonso was shot and Langley was set on fire afterwards. His body remains were discovered.
Damn, they put that boy on fire? Hey boy, they was not playing with that nigga. They put that nigga straight in the fire, got rid of that nigga, put that nigga to crisp.
A woman named Jacqueline Parker was shot 11 times.
Damn.
A man named Gerald Thompson was shot 19 times.
Damn. What up, everybody, man? It's your boy Ller, man. We back with a mother banger, man. As y'all see, man, this nigga right here was the most feared nigga in Baltimore.
Today, the city's top cop says they caught Baltimore's top killer. In a news conference earlier today, police announced the arrest of 21-year-old Montana Baronet. Brian Kubler is here now to explain why the commissioner says the city streets are safer for this.
Boy, they're talking about streets safer.
Baronet.
Tweaked out.
It was this 21-year-old police say shot and killed Alfonso Williams on this part of West Lafayette Street.
RB to everybody in this video, man.
But they say it would be just one life he snuffed out in a neighborhood he suffocated in fear.
Baronet is an absolute poster child for what a repeat offender is in Baltimore City. We are certain he has been involved in numerous acts of violence, to include multiple shootings and multiple murders.
Damn.
The city of Baltimore has built a reputation for itself as one of the most dangerous places in America. Underneath the hard-hitting football and cold weather, Baltimore has a dark underbelly ruled by vicious drug organizations that terrorize the city and boost the crime rate. The subject of today's video was like Marlo Stanfield from The Wire in real life. He was the leader of one of the most violent drug operations in Baltimore and was killing people left and
Hey, hold on. Hey, y'all see Montana, bro? That's the nigga we're talking about today. Montana, thinking I look like Franklin Saint. So that nigga look like Franklin Saint. On me, shorty, tell me that nigga look like Franklin Saint, boy. If y'all niggas say he don't, y'all niggas is lying, boy. He the on my face because he was lying nigga.
Was the leader of one of the most violent drug operations in Baltimore and was killing people left and right with a smile on his face. He was rumored to have been involved in up to 19 murders and was convicted of 6 of them. In fact, the police named him the city's #1 trigger puller.
That's crazy.
Subject of Montana Baronet, also known by the nickname Tana, was born in Baltimore, Maryland in 1995. He grew up in an area of Baltimore called Sandtown, Winchester. Sandtown, Winchester is one of the roughest areas in the whole city. According to Baltgov, over 50% of families there are living below the poverty line, and over 86% of children there were born to single-parent households. Growing up, Montana pretty much had to fend for himself. His father was a Jamaican immigrant and got deported when Montana was just 4 years old. His mother was always out roaming the streets and was rumored to be a drug addict. Baltimore is a city full of drug dealers.
Run in the family, bro.
And in an area like Sandtown, Winchester,
run in the family.
Those are the only people making real money. Naturally, a young boy without guidance like Montana would look up to them and aspire to be just like them. When he was around 7 to 8 years old, Montana and his brother named Terrell Sevels would get involved in the drug trade and start doing favors for drug dealers. Eventually, young teenagers, a member of the black guerrilla family named Davon Robinson recruited them to run one of his drug operations in Sandtown. Over time, Montana and his brother would go on to start their own crew called TTG, standing for Train to Go. The TTG crew grew to over 300 members, and they were making over $50,000 a week.
I got a question though. Ain't TTG already a gang though? Ain't that YB gang? TTG Trying to Go? Or am I tweaking? Y'all let me know in the comments, folks. Am I tweaking? Ain't TTG already a gang though?
Selling drugs and doing murder.
Or was it like...
Despite the money he was making,
let me know.
Montana wanted to be respected and feared by those around him. This would lead to him becoming more and more violent, and he would soon grow into a cold-blooded murderer.
The death of Alfonso Williams.
On May 3rd, 2014, Montana would kill for the first time. On this day, 2 sisters were hanging out outside of their home in Sandtown when Montana walked up to them and made crude comments about them. He basically told them that he wanted to smash both of them, and he told one of them that their thighs were exposed and that she needed to cover up. The women were offended, so they chirped back at him. Montana then responded, telling them that he does what he wants. The girl's brother, named Alfonso Williams, was nearby and he joined in to defend them. He told Montana, "Yo, you don't talk to my sisters like that. That's not the way you talk to them. They're not.
As you should, bro. Defend your brother. Defend your sisters, gang.
And said, "My bad," and that he was just playing. Alfonso then attempted to make peace by shaking his hand and inviting him to come over later that night to watch a fight.
I ain't coming to no nigga house that night, boy. I don't even know you, boy. I ain't even know you, shorty. I ain't coming to no nigga house, boy. I don't trust nobody. I ain't coming to your house. I don't even know you, boy. Tweaking, for I don't know you. Shaking my hand, boy. I ain't coming to your crib, boy. Man, he tweaking, boy. Them niggas, boy. I ain't going to nobody's crib. I don't know, bro.
Hours went by and it was now nighttime. Alfonso walked out of his house to wait for the pizza delivery to get there, while Montana pulled up carrying a gun and shot him 9 times. Alfonso was shot in the chest, arms, and neck and was transported to the hospital.
I was talking about, bro. You can't just trust nobody.
Dead.
He gave in. He gave in too quickly, bro. He was just talking about your sisters, bro. Then he gonna invite you over to his house that night, bro, to watch a fight? Oh, but nah, shorty, I'm good, bro. Appreciate you though. Man, what?
Just 23 years old. This would only be the beginning of Montana's killing spree.
Tweaking, bro.
Montana was close friends with a rapper named YGG Tay. One of Tay's other friends, a man named Terrell Hellrell Jarrett, made the mistake of misplacing a substantial amount of the rapper's money. When Tay confronted him about it, Hellrell proceeded to slap him. Following this incident, Tay would put thousands on Hellrell's head, and Montana would allegedly collect it. On June 29, 2014, Hellrell was playing dice on a sidewalk in the 1300 block of Ward Street when a gunman strode up to him and opened fire, striking him in the chest and stomach. Hellrell was taken to the hospital, where he was tragically pronounced dead.
R.I.P. to the people that died in this video.
Montana is believed to have been the gunman in this incident and the one that got paid. Unfortunately, the killing would have stopped there.
Damn, boy, this nigga got 4 bodies now?
4 months later, 2 other local gangbangers, James Blake and Ronald Langley, were killed. Their mistake had been trying to kidnap Milk, real name Roger Taylor, who worked closely with a major drug importer named Shango Owens and was financing YGG Taser. The kidnappers grabbed the wrong person. They kidnapped a guy named Scratch, real name Darius Singleton, who was Tay's friend and had borrowed Milk's car. After realizing they had the wrong guy, Blake and Langley stripped Scratch, took his money, and let him go. When word reached Milk and YGG Tay, a bounty was offered. Both Blake and Langley were shot dead. James Blake was just 24 years old, and Ronald Langley was just 22 years old.
Folks younger than hell, too.
And another TGG member named Binky, real name John Harrison, were named by witnesses and on social media as the likely triggermen. Langley was set on fire afterwards. His body remains were discovered.
Damn, they put that boy on fire? Hey, boy, they was not playing with that nigga. They put that nigga straight in the fire. Got rid of that nigga, put that nigga to crisp. I'm not even trying to make fun of this dude. I'm not trying to make no kind of fun of this dude. No, like, not at all, bro. I'm just saying, like, damn, bro. They burnt this nigga, bro. Like, it was serious beef with this nigga, bro. They had to literally burn this nigga body, bro, behind a school, bro. That is crazy, folks. Like, damn.
Covered in November behind a West Baltimore.
RP to you too, bro.
The killing would continue.
Another nigga, Brian Chase. Damn.
On January 4th, 2015, Montana and Binky were driving down the 1100 block of North Whittier Street when they spotted a BGF member named BZ, real name Brian Chase. Montana and Binky had been looking for BZ because he told someone that there was money on Binky's head. This enraged members of TTG and made them want to kill him. When they spotted BZ, Binky hopped out of the car and shot him multiple times. After being hit, BZ started to crawl away towards a fenced yard.
Oh, nah, they gonna chase him down for sure.
Binky pursued him and finished him off. BZ was shot a total of 14 times. He would later be discovered by the police and transported to the hospital, where he was tragically pronounced dead at just 32 years old.
How many bodies this nigga got right now?
And other
5, 6, 7?
members of TTG would follow this incident with a horrific broad daylight triple homicide.
Bro, how many bodies does this nigga got? Hold on, I can't even keep counting. Is this like his damn Jarrell Thompson, Jaquan Parker, Lamar Ryan? Bro, is this nigga on his 9th body, bro? How many bodies this nigga got? This nigga is tweaked out. How many nigga, bro? How many bodies this nigga has got, bro? This nigga's a serious, real deal life hitman.
In June of 2015, an attempt on Montana's life was made. One day, he was riding a dirt bike in the streets when bullets flew by him.
Oh, they shot the off.
Fortunately for him, none of them struck him. Montana believed that a BGF
get
member
his
named
get back for sure.
real name Lamont Randall, had sent the shooter to try to kill him. He would proceed to gather up a crew of TTG shooters to go and kill Lamont. On July 7, 2015, they found him. On this day, Montana and his TTG crew pulled up in 2 vans in the 900 block of West Fayette Street and spotted Lamont in a crowd of people. One shooter hopped out of each van and shot into the crowd, trying to hit Lamont. Lamont was shot 17 times, but 3 other innocent people were hit in the crossfire. A woman named Jacqueline Parker was shot 11 times. A man named Gerald Thompson was shot 19 times. A 4th victim named Ashley Johnson was shot as well. Lamont, Jacqueline, and Gerald would all tragically be pronounced dead. Lamont was just 39 years old, Jacqueline was just 53 years old, and Gerald was just 34 years old. Ashley survived her injuries. Montana was believed to have been paid $10,000 for being one of the gunmen in this murder. Before finally getting caught, Montana would be linked to one more murder.
Oh my God. They got like 13 bodies now?
Montana
12,
and
11, 10?
were even willing to kill members of their own crew if they felt they had been crossed. A TTG member named Thug, real name Antonio Addison, had been associated with a man named Andrew Johnson. TTG believed that Andrew was cooperating with law enforcement, so they wanted to kill Antonio just for associating with him. On May 25, 2016, Montana and TTG members found Antonio in front of his grandmother's house in the 1200 block of North.
Man, in front of the grandma crib though?
Shot him multiple times. He was taken to a hospital where he was tragically pronounced dead at just 22 years old. Montana had been quoted by an informant as having laughed about the murder and saying that Antonio deserved it. Montana had consistently been named by witnesses as the gunman in murders, but the police could never get enough evidence to charge him. Eventually, this would change and Montana would finally be brought to justice.
Hey, smiling while you catch that boy.
Montana was officially arrested on August 19, 2016, while coming out of a movie theater. He was 21 years old at the time of his arrest. He was charged with the murder of Alfonso Williams, and the police were trying to find enough evidence to charge him with over a dozen more. In the official announcement of his arrest,
over 10 bodies,
called
boy.
him the city's #1 trigger puller. In early 2017, Montana would be released from jail by accident due to a mistake by the employees. While he was in jail, the feds decided to pick up his case. Due to the feds picking up his case, his state charges were dropped. The employees working
whoever that got fired completely, boy. Never coming back, boy. Boy, are you crazy?
at the jail didn't realize the federal indictment was in place, so they just let him go, saying that he no longer had state charges. Rather than flee the country, Montana went to a Gervonta Davis fight in Brooklyn and posted a picture of himself at it on Instagram. The police were able to...
he cooked. He is cooked. Boy, you should have fled the city. I'm not saying I hope he did. I'm saying, boy, if I was in this, I would have fled the city, boy. You was tweaking. Boy, gonna post a photo of him, boy.
To track him down the next day and rearrest him. The employees at the jail were suspended afterwards. Montana was suspected of many murders, but the police were able to gather enough evidence to officially convict him of the murders of Brian Chase, Marquez Jones, Lamont Randall, Gerald Thompson, Jacqueline Parker, and Antonio Addison. Montana wasn't the gunman in the March 2015 murder of Marquez Jones like he was in all the others, but he was charged for being the getaway driver. Montana was ultimately sentenced to life in prison. Once again, this lifestyle just feels so pointless. You create a...
Hey gang, all I gotta say is, man, stop hopping in the streets, man. Stop getting influenced by other people, bro. And just stay safe and do the right things, man.